So then, faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the Word of God. All right? So, we need good news preachers today. We need them in pulpits, on the radio and TV, yes. But you know what? We need them in schools and hospitals. We need them at family gatherings. You need to be a minister of reconciliation. Pastors, evangelists, they're not going to do the whole job. All right? All of us need to be preaching. All of us need to know, and it's not overly complicated, but through faith in Jesus Christ, you can be saved. I've told you this story before. In the old building, there was a missionary family, and they had a little girl who was about 4 years old. And so at Children's Church, at M Kids, and at church, she somehow learned that you only go to heaven by knowing Jesus Christ. And she was convinced of that. So she was very concerned for people who didn't know Jesus because they're not going to go to heaven. And so when she was with her mom in public, the people that she could know for certain didn't know Jesus were Muslim ladies wearing burqas. So anywhere they were in public, she would just go straight up to a burqa wearing lady and say, "Hi, hello, do you know Jesus?" "No," and she would explain her faith and say, "Well, I'm really sad. You need to know Jesus because you're not going to go to heaven." And one time her mom said, the lady in the burqa said, "Oh no, honey, it's okay." She probably didn't call her honey. She said, "It's okay. I am going to heaven." And she said, and she welled up with tears. She says, "No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not going to heaven without knowing Jesus." And she actually had better theology than some pastors. You're not going to heaven without knowing Jesus. And I've got to tell you about him. It's not that complicated, folks. And it shouldn't just take a burqa. All right? But what we've got to know that Jesus is the only way for the Jew and the Greek and the Hindu and the Muslim and the atheist and the pious, good person who gives more of their money away than you and is faithful to their husband for 50 years, but they don't know Jesus.